I welcome you yet again to another video here on Celeb Corner K. Today it has been suckers, and even right now as we speak, the motion is currently ongoing, and the witnesses are currently testifying against the Deputy President of Kenya on the impeachment motion that is currently going on at the Senate today. But one person and one key witness came out today, and these I ideally say that this is the final nail on Gachagua's coffin as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Ask me the reason I'm saying this. This is a man with intel in regards to the Deputy President. This was a man that Rigathi Gachagua trusted and placed his trust in him, that this man can keep my secrets. But according to the latest report, that trust has been breached. The reason why I say that trust has been breached is because this man today has turned out to be a key witness against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. The tale of Gachagua and Peterson Njomo MUCHIRA, the man who has sworn an affidavit to testify against the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, after a company related to him was used as a proxy by Rigathi Gachagua to acquire Vipingo Beach Resort, Olive Garden Hotel, which are properties that Rigathi Gachagua said that were properties which belonged to his late brother, the former governor of Nyeri County. Now, why am I saying that the prosecution will base most of its case on the evidence that this man will relay? It's because they believe that this man has come on the last minute as a key witness on this case. Now, he has not come on this case as a key witness because he is so willing. It's because coercion has been done. Allow me to say that. And why am I saying coercion has been done? On the night that Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua called a media briefing at his residence in Karen, he went ahead to lay his defense out to the people of the Republic of Kenya. He took about 3 hours of airtime on every media station in the country to try and argue his case before the public court. Are you getting the point? After the Rigathi Gachagua had argued his case, NTV, or the Nation Media Group, made a call to the majority leader, Ichugwah, the member of parliament of Kikuyu, one of the facilitator and the movers of the motion of impeachment against Rigathi Gachagua. And while Ichugwah was replying to the defense of Rigathi Gachagua, he said, I have seen my friend Peterson Njomo MUCHIRA being dragged by Rigathi Gachagua on national television, that he bought the Olive Garden Hotel on his own and the money was divided among the widows of late Rigathi Gachagua, Ruto Gachagua. Ichugwah insisted that if Peterson Njomo knew what Rigathi Gachagua was dragging him into, he would have retreated and he would have took the stand to defend himself. After those ones were uttered, the impeachment the next day at the National Assembly happened. Today, the information was leaked yesterday that a new key witness has been introduced by the prosecution against the Deputy President, or again was introduced by the National Assembly. The key witness was not made known to the public until today morning when Gachagua appeared to the Senate and received intel from the Senate chambers that the man who will stand as a witness against him is his longtime friend, Peterson Njomo, a man who has spent most of his time at Arambe Annex House, being a friend to the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Many businesses, many sittings, and many transactions these people have done together. They have collaborated in many dealings together. But the coercion of Ichugwah the coercion of the President of the Republic of Kenya turned a friend to an enemy. And this is where I put it out this way. Friend to Rigathi Gachagua, Peterson Njomo has become his downfall and will become the man that will take him down through his testament or his testimony at the Senate today. Why am I saying this? Now let's get down to this. This guy is an investor. He is a businessman. And he looks at a deal and realizes the highest bidder. And he currently knows the highest bidder on who he will benefit from mostly is the president and Kimani Ichugwah, because this is the government. Rigathi Gachagua is hanging on the line. If Peterson Njomo takes Rigathi Gachagua's side, then he will be on the wrong side of history, because his companies, his businesses will be put under public scrutiny because he failed to listen to the president. Now let's get down to business. I have received intel that before this man sworn affidavit, he received a call from Kimani Ichugwah, he received a call from the President of the Republic of Kenya, all of them convincing him to turn state witness against Rigathi Gachagua and expose the dealings he and Rigathi Gachagua have had over the years. Now, this is it. As we are speaking right now, another thing has also happened, that the governor of Nairobi County, Governor Johnson Sakaja, was also meant to be a key witness against the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, has withdrawn from taking the stand against Gachagua. Why has he withdrawn on the last minute? Because he knows he is a first-time governor who needs a second term in Nairobi County. And Gachagua, the Kikuyus in Nairobi County, have a say on who becomes the governor of the county. Now let's continue. Businessman Peterson Njomo MUCHIRA, a close ally of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, submitted a sworn affidavit to the National Assembly of Kenya, claiming to have key evidence regarding the ongoing impeachment motion against Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Going forward, one of accusations that has been leveled against the DP is acquisition of hotels worthy 5.2 billion, among them Olive Garden Hotel. The affidavit submitted on October 11, 2024 raises questions about the Deputy President's involvement in the acquisition of assets leaked to his deceased brother Ruto Gachagua. MUCHIRA, a shareholder and a director of TM Civil Engineering Limited, reveals in the affidavit his personal knowledge of a secret arrangement between himself and the Deputy President regarding the sale of Olive Garden Hotel, a property initially part of the late Ruto Gachagua's estate. According to the document, Gachagua convinced MUCHIRA in March 2023 to purchase the hotel. Now, key claims in the affidavit. MUCHIRA said that the sale of Olive Garden was part of a secret deal in which Rigathi Gachagua allegedly agreed to refund the purchase price of 412 million Kenyan shillings to him after he purchased the hotel. The affidavit details a secret arrangement indicating that Gachagua would eventually buy back the hotel after its renovation. The hotel renovation was to be executed by a contractor appointed and paid by the Deputy President. To allegedly protect Gachagua's undisclosed interest in the hotel, MUCHIRA claimed he appointed Juliani Jaheda as a signatory to the hotel's account. Jaheda, who is described as an associate of the DP, was assigned to run the hotel. In Gachagua's defense, in the National Assembly, DP Gachagua said that the hotel was sold to TM Civil Engineering Limited in line with instructions from his late brother's will. Listen, the late former Governor Ruto Gachagua in his last will said, "Save for the properties that I have specifically bequeathed under Article 5 above. I direct the executors of my will and the administrators of my estate to liquidate all the assets and upon settlement of my liabilities, distribute the net proceeds in the following manner." However, lawyers argued that the affidavit by Peterson Njomo MUCHIRA may not be relied on because it was introduced after the National Assembly had already approved the motion to impeach the DP. But the Senate Speaker, the Speaker of the Senate, Amason Kingi, accepted that the evidence and the witness statement by Peterson Njomo Muchiri to be submitted. Now, let's look upon this affidavit, because the affidavit that the man has given is what will nail Rigathi Gachagua, is what will determine his future, whether he will be able to fight to retain his position as the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, or he will lose it. According to the affidavit that has been revealed and mostly publicized on social media, Peterson Njomo Muchiri or something, that name slips off my tongue most of the time. I want to read it, and I want to be very clearly on what this statement says, because you know what? Let me tell you, the statement by this guy, or the affidavit that he has revealed, is somebody that cannot be trusted, because huyu ni kama vile wewe na beshte yako munaweza enda mahali, you cheat on your wife or your partner, then your best friend goes ahead to anika what you people did in private. Now listen. Witness affidavit in relation to the special motion for the removal from office by impeachment of His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, 13th Parliament, that session, the National Assembly. The Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Hi, Peterson Njomo Muchiri, an adult male of sound mind residing and working for gain in the Nairobi City County of the Republic of Kenya, whose address is P.O. Box 4729000506, make an oath and solemnly state as follows. I am a Kenyan citizen and hold of national identity card 1450-4021, a copy of which is annexed hereto and marked PNM1. I have personal knowledge of one of the issues raised in the special motion, the motion for the removal from office by impeachment of His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, EGH, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Specifically, I have personal knowledge of facts relating to the sale of the Olive Garden Hotel, which initially formed part of the estate of the late Ruto Gachagua. Given the matter set out in the preceding paragraph, I am competent to swear this affidavit, which was the time part of the estate of the late, to swear this affidavit. Now, number C, I shall read. The Deputy President persuaded me to enter into an informal secret arrangement. An informal secret arrangement. The secret arrangement regarding the transaction embodied in the agreement annexed on page 10 to 34 of his response to the nation. Let me tell response to the motion. Let me tell you, I think one mistake that Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua makes is trusting the wrong people. He has a history of trusting snakes that come biting, that comes destroying his credibility. He trusted William Ruto without any understanding, without any signed agreement, as other parties did or other leaders did. He himself trusted William Ruto that he will hold the office of the Deputy President until the year 2032, because he did not have any signed memoranda of understanding between him and President William Ruto. Ndio maana kwa sahi anapigwa vile ambavyo anapigwa, because there was no understanding, there was no signed agreement between the both of them. Come to this one, Peterson Njomo. He did not have a signed memorandum of understanding of non-disclosure of the said content of their secret informal meeting. Ni ule tu mnaitana kama beshte, tunaongea nunua hoteli nitakurudishia pesa, ndio wasijue mimi ndio nimenunua. And that is why the guy knows Gachagua has no legal authority upon him, because he did not sign on any paper saying that he won't disclose the details of the deal that they had together. Gachagua is known to trust the wrong people. And what are you told about people that trust the wrong people? How are you told? What are you told about people that place their trust in the wrong people? Because Gachagua is one of them. He says, in summary, the terms of the secret arrangement were that: number one, the deputy president would buy the hotel from me by refunding the purchase price of Kenya shillings 412 million Kenyan shillings set out in the agreement annexed on pages 10 to 34 of his response to the motion. Number two, the deputy president would instruct and pay a contractor to renovate the hotel after the completion of the transaction embodied in the agreement annexed on pages 10 to 34 of the deputy president's response to the motion. Number three, to protect the deputy president's undisclosed interest in the hotel, I would appoint Ms. Julian Jaheda as a signatory or agent for the hotel's account at the Cooperative Bank of Kenya. And to further protect the deputy president and disclosed interest, Ms. Juliani Jaheda will run the hotel. And he continues, I appointed and introduced Ms. Julian Jaheda, who is a close associate of the deputy president, as a signatory and agent. Purpose of the operation of the hotel's account number gives an account number at the Cooperative Bank of Kenya, which is situated at Kilimani branch. And he says, I have so far allowed Ms. Julian Jaheda to run the hotel as agreed with the deputy president. On number 6, he says, I swear this affidavit to give Parliament helpful information and clarification regarding the contradictions alluded to in paragraph 4 above. I am amenable should Parliament so direct to appear and cross-examine on the context of this affidavit. Number 7, the deposition in this affidavit and the arguments in the motion are accurate to the best of my knowledge and belief, save where I have relied on advice or information whose sources are disclosed. And it was signed, sworn at Nairobi by the said Peterson Njomo MUCHIRA on 11th October 2024. Before me, signature, deponent, it was also signed. So let me tell you, this disclosure of information is what will nail the DP. Trusting the wrong people is what will send him home, is what will send him packing. Kwa sasa we have no way. How can he defend himself? But now, when it comes to this man, how will he? You know, he has taken the stand deal. He might be the nail on the coffin, but he might also be the one that will save the deputy president from being impeached. Kwa sababu people like Ndegwa Njiro, Ongoya, Paul Muite, they will destroy this man. For now, I leave it there. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Celeb Corner KE. See you in our next video.